Sharon Radio, delivering trusted business and financial intelligence. Excellent morning and welcome to Sharon Business Radio. Before I will go into the business news of today, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to all our followers since we began. And we promise you we'll continue to give you all the necessary information you need to know about stock market and how to go about it. I remain yours, Billy Unwogu, and the voice of the economy, bringing you the latest updates on business, finance, and market trend shaping Nigeria and the global economy. And today, July 24, our update on Nigerian stock market is equities investors gain 1.56 trillion naira on Thursday. A strong buying interest in banking and consumer goods stocks lifted the Nigerian exchange market capitalization to 159.89 trillion naira. The NGX All Share Index rose by 0.98% to close at 247,831.40 points, pushing the year-to-date return to 59.26%. Market gains were driven by heavyweight stocks, with First Holdco and Access Holdings recording nearly 10% appreciation, while Unilever Nigeria also posted solid gains. However, losses in Cornerstone Insurance, Triple G, and AfriPrudential tempered the rally. Trading activity declined sharply, with volume dropping by over 37% to 782.35 million shares, while the value of transaction fell by 52% to 56.3 billion naira. First Holdco led trading activity by volume and value. Market breadth remained positive, with 36 gainers against 28 losers. Guinness Nigeria topped the gainers chart, while Mercury Industries recorded the highest loss. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq OTC market closed lower, shedding 1.4% with market capitalization at 2.59 trillion naira. In the commodities market, oil prices surged amid rising Middle East tension, with Brent crude crossing $100 per barrel, while WTI climbed above $91. And on global stage, the European Central Bank held interest rates steady, citing ongoing geopolitical risk and high energy prices. The United Kingdom stock market is expected to open on a negative note today, Friday, July 24, 2026, as weakness in the benchmark index weighs on investor sentiment. The FTSE 100 is projected to dip by about 0.2% or 21 points to open around 10,618 points. This follows a previous session where the index declined by 0.7%, closing at 10,639 points. In stocks to watch, HSBC is drawing attention as it moved to divest its Singapore insurance in a deal valued at 2.7 billion Singapore dollars, with investors closely tracking its asset strategy. Centrica is under pressure after a sharp post-earning sell-off, falling more than 10% and ranking among the most actively traded stocks. On the upside, 3i Group is gaining positive momentum following strong quarterly distributions, making it one of the top blue chip performers. AstraZeneca is facing volatility after a major phase 3 clinical trial setback, raising concerns over its drug pipeline. Meanwhile, BP is trending higher, supported by rising oil prices, with Brent crude hovering near $98 per barrel amid escalating tensions in the Middle East. Asian markets opened lower today, Friday, July 24, 2026, with India's key indices under significant pressure amid rising geopolitical tensions and surging oil prices. The Sensex dropping over 700 points in early trade, while the Nifty fell by nearly 1%, opening at 23,666 points. The Sensex also opened week at 75,780 points. Investor sentiment remains cautious as the escalation in tensions between the United States and Iran pushes crude oil prices above $100 per barrel, raising concern over global inflation and economic stability. The Indian rupees also weakened slightly, opening at 96.63 to the dollar compared to the previous close. Market analysts say the worsening conflicts in the Middle East, along with increased attacks in the Red Sea, could further pressure global markets, with many investors choosing to stay on the sidelines. Despite the volatility, some experts advise investors to remain calm and hold fundamentally strong stocks, noting that prolonged high oil prices may trigger global efforts to ease tensions. And that's all we have for you on Sharon Business Radio. For more updates on business, finance, and economy, follow our TikTok link and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sharon Business Radio. I am Billy Nwogu. Thank you for listening. Sharon Business Radio, the voice of the economy. Have a beautiful weekend. Till Monday when we'll be coming your way with business news.